Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Today we're at Malvern for a show called Kickback. It's basically a hot rod and bike show. Behind us we've got Harley-Davidson. They're here doing some demos throughout the day with some of their latest bikes. I'm also repping Jim's Autos once again today. If you haven't already seen yesterday's video, I'll go into full explanation as to why I'm wearing this t-shirt with pride, so go check out that video. But yeah, the weather's a bit indecisive. It is due to rain a bit later on today. We're meant to have a wet week next week. But yeah, let's make the most of it. Some really cool bikes and cars inside. So let's go check them out. So I don't think I've ever seen Malvern this empty. Usually these grass pitches for Truck Fest are filled with trucks, and many other shows, all these fields will be full. But today is all taking place inside. We've got these stunning Malvern hills as the backdrop. And yeah, it's a bit cloudy, a bit windy, but we'll make the most of it. Starting off strong with this 1958 Chevy Apache. We're going from black here to a mixture of white. Crazy paint job. Bourne Brothers Iron Foundry. As we come round, we've also got it printed on the bed of the truck. As we head on round the back, quad exit exhaust. What a mad build to start off with. Just a room filled with motorbikes. We've got the Moon buggy here along with the Moon bike. What a combination with the Moon bicycle in the back as well. Just imagine this towing a trailer with the motorbike on. What a scene that would be. Now generally, these things aren't my type of things, but the General Lee version of this is generally my thing. This Ford looking like something straight out of Wacky Races. Here's a van we've seen plenty of times before at the unnamed classic car show. The owner's given me permission to share his number, so if you are interested, give that number a call. Belongs to Stephen, fantastic guy. He's got a fair few American bits of kit, and yeah, if I had the money, I'd definitely buy this. I can imagine myself driving down for a day trip, perfect van for it, side exit exhaust, and this sticker here is the reason why my wife made me buy that Better Call Saul sticker. So if you see that sticker on the back of my car, that's the reason why. So yeah, if you are interested, give that number a call. It's gathered a lot of attention this morning. I don't think it's going to stick around. Here's a quick shot of the interior. As I said, the owner's given me permission to share his number online, but yeah, just genuine inquiries only. Even got a little TV in the top there, seats that twist round, bed in the back. What more could you want? Very nice patina on this Chevy, 1956. They've even got 56 Chevy on the seats. In case you're wondering, they're not going to paint it. Something very cool about these cars, and not many people know, is that the tail light folds down so you can fill it up with petrol. How cool is that? Bit of an Alien versus Predator theme going on for the dashboard. Some interesting paint jobs over here. Very interesting one with a trailer on the back. And then we've got the Captain Scarlet. For those of you watching the video, you might be too young to remember Captain Scarlet, but those of a certain age will probably remember. And we've got Disco Down, Suzuki 1400 Turbo. So we've gone from one haul of bikes to the next haul of bikes. Now this is my type of thing, choppers. Now that is what you call girthy. From girthy tyres to crazy exhaust. It's all here. Just check out the back wheel on that. So we've got a long line of Harleys as well. Harley-Davidson are here doing some demos for Harley-Davidson with their latest models. Just the artwork and the effort that have gone into these builds is just impeccable. Take a look at this one in monster on the number plate. That's a crazy one. Another one over here.
There you go. Get up on that tank. And around you go. Let's hear for Tony, ladies and gentlemen. That's a cool way to ride the bike. You got your trousers, Tony. What's the She's a brave girl. To get a bit more grip on the other end, she gets back on this end. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to be up there. Here we go. This is a trick I'm not allowed to do with anyone else, I don't know why. And you didn't manage to knee me in the face. Here we go, Trina's getting upside down. Oh, I had to miss the hole there. Big pop. And a celebration wheelie back. Been working really hard here. We're going to have a cup of tea, talk amongst yourselves. Ooh, if I keep the bike going, we'll be doing alright. And if you look, my right foot is actually working like wildfire on the brake, and that's what stops it spiraling in or out of the... And when we get down lock, Trina should be able to go completely backwards. And Trina doesn't like this trick, she's got one foot on the peg and one foot under, because she's going to go no handing, but then she hasn't got an awful lot holding her on the bike. This is not a nice trick for Trina. Are you ready, Trina? Let's do this. See if we can do it. Let's hear it for Trina, guys. She's got no handed. That is not a nice trick for Trina. She doesn't like it. She's been spat off the back so many times. Are you getting upside down? You are, aren't you? She's getting upside down now. I think we should do this with Nick. Here we go. Trina's doing the headstand while we're doing a circle wheelie. How bonkers is that? And she's wiggling her feet. Oh, and she got some bruises on her legs now. Sorry about that. Let's hear it for Trina, guys. She'll be back out a little bit later on.
Yeah, excellent stuff from Trina there.
Yeah. I know you are. Okay. Let's do it, Tony.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Let's do it. Catch him out, Tony. Into the high chair. Crazy Larry's. Enjoying the drift bikes, guys. In our race today. Try not to wipe him out. So the rules are we go around the first cone once, around the second cone once, and the first one back here facing this way is the winner. And because Vinny's learning, and I know he's going to cheat, and he cheats a lot as well, we need to have a judge. And the lady with her camera there with the glasses on looking very cool. Whoever's finished stop this way, that's the winner. Is that your little boy there? Do you want to be starter? So it's 3, 2, 1 and then go, okay? So you can be the starter. Okay, now hang on a minute, hang on. Oh, hold on. We're not that quick. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready, Vinny? Have you ever done this before? He's telling me no. He has done it before. Okay. Go to Mr. Starter. 3, 2, 1.
How about a proper Pro Street Willys dragster? How cool is this? Exhaust pipes everywhere, fully stripped out interior. Check out this Ginger Garage Dodge. As you come on round, we've got some stickers on the back that you might recognise. We've got Gasoline Juice, we've got Gilks, we've got Summit. On the inside we've got some brickwork wallpaper. On the roof some very nice wooden panelling. And we've also got a remote control version of a van. And not to mention some motorbike racks. Love it. Proper Pro Street C10 with the massive air intake on top of a supercharger. And what's really crazy about this, we've seen it many times before, what's really crazy about it is that it's completely road legal. Just check out those rears. Massive drag wing on the back, wheelie bar down below, all set up for the drag strip or run into Morrison's, whichever one takes your fancy. Look at this for a setup. We've got an Austin 16 with suicide doors. And then just on the back, we've got a trike, but it's not just any trike. It's got a Rover V8 strapped to it. Another car we've seen from the local hot rod scene is this Austin with the ribcage grille, the coffin intake on the hood, and then round the back, more Skull and Death inspired stuff. We've got the Skull exhaust tips, the Skull tow bar. Wouldn't be a hot rod and custom show without a Beetle. A chopped top Ford console. Love the paint job on this. Tiny side exit exhaust. Another Chevy C10. This one belongs to Paul. Sacramento, California. Very clean Camaro running US mags. Things could get nasty. Tiny front wheels, bigger blower, and even bigger rear wheels to go along with your tiny steering wheel. Very clean Comet, set up for a drag strip, part of Euro Dragsters. Here's another one you might recognise from the local hot rod scene. This has been racing at Pendine Sands in 2023. Very cool, Oldsmobile rocket. (1956) Chevy massive drag wing. Got the stripped out bed with the roll cage. Fat Pig Customs. Some pigs fly. And I've no doubt in believing that with the size of a turbo. Nice bit of lean. Shots fired. Also, we've got Buzz and Woody. Straight out of Texas. Part next to a very nice 73 Dart. Very clean vet. The Alabama Mining Company. Danger Explosives. I don't think he's talking about the exhaust either. All the way from Alabama with Slaughterhouse Customs. And there's the dynamite. All the way from the hometown of Stradman, we've got the Salt Lake City, Utah Millard School District bus, Chevy Apache, a very small minibus. And just tucked in the back, we've got the temporary abuse stop instead of a bus stop. A very, very minibus truck. And just like most of the trucks and cars here today, it is for sale. Check out the exhaust pipes. Also got the 8-ball hanging from the handlebars. That has to be the biggest belt I think I've seen on a motorbike. that is what you call a chopper.
Which is what everyone does when they learn. That's actually not the easiest wheelie to learn on. It's a lot. Still, we just use the rear brake. We have two rear brakes. We have another brake just underneath the clutch lever. We have a foot brake and a head start. He was. Oh, it's slippery out here now. Sliding, Tony. Sliding.
Freewheeling on the back wheel. Okay, how both to take?
Both Tony and I used to compete in British Gun Championships. Both been British champions at some point or another. And this is one of the categories, acros.
Hey.
Wave to you lovely people down the bottom there. It's done backwards. We call this switchback. This is the switchback. When you learn this trick, you keep dabbing your foot, keep dabbing, eventually you learn to pick your feet up and use that handbrake there just underneath the clutch.
Look on your face. You thought I was going to hit you, didn't you?
And then once you've got that unlocked, you can go left foot braking, use your heel, and there's the switchback no-handed circle. Currently got the Guinness World Record for this one, as many rotations in a minute as possible. How we doing, Tony?
Hey!
Well, that was nice and controlled.
For a change?
Yeah. And a little bit of leg for the ladies. In Tony's case, it is a little bit.
Whoa! Bit of footsie there.
Here he goes. Getting that sweet spot, just so it's running strong on the idle. Let's hear it for Tony, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome job from Tony. Here we go, he's touching that right down. All on the foot brake. Loving your work there, Tony.
Yeah, okay.
Just go through those potholes as you would. Why would you go through the potholes when you're back in the bike?
Well then, mate,
We're gonna
what's your version?
I do it slightly different, I do it standing up.
Anything smart from that titanium plate, not many.
And another.
Nice.
Slightly different way of doing it. So it's slippery.
Okay, 180.
Oh, I'm struggling with grip. Pulling it round hard. Way. I didn't want to commit. Into the high chair. You do tend to get a bit more grip sitting on the front. Should be okay. A totally different form set up. What are you going to run out of space then?
Oh, a little bit.
I did say go down, didn't I? I did. Kickback down, engine off, clutch in. Slide in and hop! That didn't really make it. It didn't get there, did it?
I lost all my momentum, didn't I?
You did. Nice job.
jobs on these mopeds. Got the Legends one with Amy Winehouse, Jimi Hendrix. We've got the Punisher, and we've got Batman.
Okay, second race, over to Mr. Starter. 3, 2, 1. At 3 o'clock. Thank you so much for watching. We'll come and give you a high five. Just come and give you lovely people a high five. I'm going to swap this bike over.
Thank you. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Right, let's get a run going. Here we go.
that's it for today, guys. What a day it's been. Enjoyed seeing so many different American cars, some of the regulars, some new ones, and what can I say about our bike stunt team? That was incredible. Massive thank you to everyone that came over to me today and said you love my content. I am starting to lose my voice, I've spoken that much today, but massive thank you to you all. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not sure entirely how long it's going to be, but we'll try our best to make it a long one, because when I'm watching YouTube videos myself, I prefer longer videos compared to short videos. But yeah, what a day it's been, and the rain even held off. It was a bit windy at one point, but the rain held off, and we should be back here later on in the year for Truckfest, fingers crossed. But for now, I am going to sign off, head back to the car, which is covered in dust because the car park is very dusty. But yeah, it sounds like the motorbike stunt team's still going, but we'll see what else turns up as we head on out to the car park. But unless we do see something in the car park which spikes our interest, I will end the video here. So massive thank you to everyone who watched the video. If you did, remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in my next video.